Hello, and welcome to Season 1, Race 6 of my F1 24 My Team Career Mode with Rockstar Energy Racing. And we are here in Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix in Montreal. And Charles Leclerc is qualified on pole ahead of the McLarens, with Sainz and Verstappen right behind. And I have qualified all the way in the back, so myself and my teammate right back on the back row. My teammate actually out-qualified me, which is depressing. Um, Yeah, I'm not sure the qualifying speed just wasn't there for some reason. The car was just very slow. Um, so yeah. Um, there we are in the constructors. There is the current driver standings. And yeah, I guess the good thing we could take from this is I can maybe do a gearbox replacement because it doesn't really matter. Because I'm starting last anyway. So that's something I can do. Maybe just get a whole set of different components. Because unlike real life, you cannot do a pit lane start in this game. So I might as well take just a whole fresh set of components on the car since I'm starting last anyway, and I know the weather isn't great, um, as you'll see in a moment, but, or actually, maybe I'll just do a gearbox. Yeah, get just a fresh gearbox in there. Workstation. Uh, well, actually, don't even really need a gearbox. I'm trying to do the math in my head. 'Cause we only have 16 races, so I guess it's not even really worth changing anything. So let's see what we can do here. Probably get a powertrain upgrade of some kind. Yeah, one's good. Department capacity reached. You don't have enough for that. Don't have enough for that. So yeah, that's where things are with the upgrades. Um, let's see. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The forecast: rain, potentially heavy, but then it should be over before the end of the race, so we'll see what happens there. It's going to be mostly wet. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's dive straight into the Canadian Grand Prix.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to the variant of this track back in 1978, and it was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. It's a tricky circuit to tackle in wet conditions, with top speed still of critical importance down the long back straight. There are 2.7 miles and 14 corners overall on this circuit that in the dry can see average lap speeds of around 130 miles per hour. We'll be lucky to get anywhere near that today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Sainz, Verstappen, Hamilton, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Russell, Stroll, Gasly, Ocon, Tsunoda, Albon, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Joe, Bottas, Ricardo, Sargent, Théo Pourchaire, and Golden Boy. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
And alongside me, bringing glamour and expertise to our commentary today, Naomi Schiff. Now, you're the racing driver in this partnership, so tell us about this racing driver. Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
It's a very special time for the drivers. It's almost like everything around you slows down and you become hyper-aware. So your nerves slightly go up, your adrenaline's going up. It's the perfect time to start focusing on your visualizations and preparing for the race. So you want to avoid distractions and really stay cool, calm, and focused.
Here we go then, the formation lap is underway. These are wet conditions here today. Each driver will no doubt be mindful of the wet surface as they prepare to race around the track. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. Okay, you're in the top 10. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. The rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out. Full wet seemed like the best tyre for now. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.6 seconds. Still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet. Okay, full wet seems to be the fastest tyre for now. Gap to the car in front, 5.4 seconds. Okay, I think it might just be about time to come and change these tyres. We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. Full wet seemed like the best tyre for now. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.4 seconds. Okay, gap ahead, 7.1 seconds. Right, we're no longer sure that these tyres are the right ones. It might be time to come in and change. Okay, full wet seems to be the fastest tyre for now. caution, caution. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accepts... Okay. Far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there. In just a moment, stand by. This is our true place here. They've pitted as well, so we've got to warm up our tyres and get the most out of it. Come on. This is our true position. They've pitted as well, so warm up your tyres and get down the road. This is our true place here. They've pitted as well, so we've got to warm up our tyres and get the most out of it. Come on. This is our true position. We're on the same strategy. They've pitted as well as us, so warm up your tyres and make the most of this stint. Gap to your teammate behind, 5.5 seconds. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, clear. Okay, I think the track's going to be drying out quite soon. Be careful you don't burn out your tyres. Yellow flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Okay, gap to the car in front, 4.6 seconds. The weather's certainly eased off for the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now. don't currently have the data for that request. Affirmative, medium tyres at the next stop. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Affirmative, medium tyres at the next stop. Okay. Gap to the car ahead, 7.1 seconds. I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a little while longer. No threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good. Inters look like the best tyre for now. Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still definitely on the right tyre for the time being, but we're probably not a million miles away from slick conditions. Understood, stopping this lap. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 6.0 seconds. Still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 9.6 seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 11.3 seconds. No rain expected, no rain expected for the time being. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now. I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a little while longer. Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still definitely on the right tyre for the time being, but we're probably not a million miles away from slick conditions. The tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now. Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we can still regain the position. Okay, it's borderline, mate, but if I were you, I'd come in and change tyres. I'm just not sure we're on the right ones for these conditions anymore. Okay, we can take you this lap. Affirmative, medium tyres at the next stop. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Affirmative, medium tyres at the next stop. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 10.2 seconds. You're running low on ERS. Reminder that you can play around with ERS modes in the MFD or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge. The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound. Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. Gap to the car in front, 0.0 seconds. Okay, clear. Caution, caution. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place. Gap to your teammate behind, 20.4 seconds. Okay, gap ahead, 20.4 seconds. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Okay, gap to the car in front, 26.2 seconds. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 29.5 seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 21.0 seconds. Keep on him, he might make a mistake. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 33.2 seconds. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Charles Leclerc, what a drive, what a victory, he wins!
There was never a moment of doubt today. You could tell that they completely had it under control, and that is a sign of greatness.
Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
All right, and that was the Canadian Grand Prix. Much like the Monaco Grand Prix, I ended up turning a very poor qualifying effort into a points finish somehow. And in this case, I think it was really the rundown at turn one where I was able to gain a bunch of spots on the start in the wet to get up close to the top 10, and then I made a couple more passes, got into the top 10. And then the turning point in the race, which I don't think I can go to now because I did a... Yeah, I can't get there, but there was a red flag. for something in front of me. I believe it was Carlos Sainz had a spin right around this part of the track that's in the background here, blocked the track, resulted in a red flag. A lot of cars were ghosting. Yeah, what that actually did is that it, like, what's the phrase I'm looking for? It sped up the time to the dry period, and that's when I was sort of doing the meddling with trying to figure out when to pit, and I eventually got there. I was around 5th place, eventually lost spots to both Mercedes, ended up in P7, but for me that's still good because we still got points. So I'll gladly take that. So on the constructor side, that now puts us at 28 points in P5. 19 for Aston Martin, 14 for Alpine, and 6 for Visa Cash App RB. Again, our goal is to finish at least 8th place to meet the sponsorship requirements, and we're 22 points ahead of that goal right now. So, doing good. And then on the driver's side, Oscar Piastri still leads the championship. Now it's 17 points over Max Verstappen, 27 over Norris, 30 over Leclerc, who gets a little closer after that win today. So it's really a 4-car fight. It's the 2 McLarens, it's Max Verstappen, and it's Charles Leclerc, who are emerging as the championship contenders right now. And I increased the gap to P10, so we still sit inside the top 10 of the championship standings. Yeah, another points finish I will gladly take without issue. So no complaints here. I believe the next race is Austria. Yeah, this is the part of the schedule where we're going to have a lot of races because it's mainly European schedule, so most of the races are sort of sandwiched in that middle part of the calendar. All right. Let's go through some things here.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Well, at least they have enough resource points to where that shouldn't be an issue. Ah! It's funny that Daniel Ricciardo is retiring, when in real life he sort of just got forced out, but yeah, so there'll be somebody at least new entering the grid in the second season. Oh, it's actually the Spanish Grand Prix that's next.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Alright, and that's it for the Canadian Grand Prix. I'll see you next time for the Spanish Grand Prix.